Hey, what's up everybody? Victor here from Cyborg for Life, and today I wanted to talk about the additional expenses of the lengthening surgery. Now this topic was brought up to me by a consistent commenter on the channel. His handle, I have it here, it is DACA1, and he's had the surgery done, and he said this would be a great topic. I said let's go ahead and shoot a video on it. And I listen to all you guys' requests for videos, I really do, I can't get to them all. Anyway, over the past couple of months I've spoken to several patients who had lengthening done, and the consensus across the board is that besides your base surgery fee, you should have extra funds saved up, for a smooth process. You don't want some sort of complication coming up that you can't afford, and then that problem becomes permanent. So when I say additional expenses, what exactly am I referring to? Well, first and foremost is going to be your housing, right? Because within 3 or 4 days after your surgery, you're going to be discharged from the hospital and you need a place to stay. You don't want to be caught, rolling around the hospital halls by the staff or the guards. It's probably not going to turn out too well. So most lengthening clinics are going to be affiliated with some sort of housing or nearby hotel at an affordable rate. So if that's the case, I definitely suggest you start there. That is unless you live really close or local to the clinic and you can just travel to and from your therapy appointments and your checkup appointments, okay? So besides living arrangements, food is going to be another one that you need to save up for. I typically recommend just eating your normal foods that you're used to. You don't want to really introduce too many new foods into your diet and throw your digestive system into haywire. Just make sure you're eating things like protein for your muscles, vegetables with vitamin K and C for your bone health, and make sure you're eating enough, okay guys, because a lot of people, I'd say probably 90% of people who go through this lengthening procedure are going to lose weight, pretty rapidly, because when you break your bones, your metabolism revved up, you're not going to be as mobile, so your muscles are going to atrophy, things like that. So losing a little weight's okay, but losing too much can actually impact your recovery. So make sure you're eating enough and stacking those snacks, okay? Make sure you eat enough food in between your meals, okay? So besides food, housing, transportation is going to be another big one, okay? So if your facility has shuttle buses that comes and picks you up from your housing structure and takes you to your appointments, that's great. But if not, I definitely say save up something for like Uber, Lyft, or paying somebody to take you, because you do not want to miss your therapy appointments, guys. It's super important. In fact, I'd say that's probably the most important aspect after the surgery itself is therapy. So getting to your appointments and not missing them and working hard at those, okay? And obviously you want to see your checkups and your x-rays and make sure the bone is healing well, okay? If you're going into this procedure solo and you don't have like a family member or a close friend to help you out, then I recommend hiring a professional caretaker for probably the first week or two, just for help with the menial tasks, things that you don't really want to make yourself do, because you're going to have limited mobility restrictions or abilities. So you want to make sure that you really have somebody there to help you out with washing clothes or bring your meals in, whatever it is, just until you get used to what's really happened to you, okay? Because it is a shocker. It's a big contrast of going in perfectly fine and then coming out essentially crippled, okay? All right, so there we go. We got food, housing, transportation, caretaker. Then obviously you want to make sure you save up for complications, okay? That's another big one, because let's hope that there is no problems and there's no complications that come up and you get it done by an experienced surgeon who knows how to troubleshoot. But if something does come up or if something does happen along the way, it's typically not covered in the fee. So you want to make sure that you have some sort of fund saved up so that you can cover things like, muscle contractures, non-unions, nerve compressions, whatever have you. Make sure you have at least, I'd say, a quarter, maybe half of your surgery fee saved up in complication fund, because you want to make sure that there's no problems that can turn long term and you can address them right there, okay? And then you have things like mobility assistance. So these are usually covered in the fee, things like your walker, your crutches, and your wheelchair. But if they malfunction or break, or if they're stolen, then I don't know if they're covered by the facility, or if they're going to replace it. So make sure you have some money for those, because you need to be able to get around and not just walk freely, even if you have the stride now, okay? Moving forward, then things like optional things like if you're sitting up in bed. I know that I used to try to stick pillows behind me at my bedboard and I would just kind of fall down. So getting something like a recliner is really, really a big help. When you want to sit up and eat, read, watch Netflix, work on your computer, whatever have you, a recliner can be a big help. A lot of people get those extension grabbers, so grabbing little objects and stuff from afar. Things like a compression ice pack for the swelling and inflammation within the first few weeks. Supplements, I'll be doing a video on this eventually. Things like your multivitamin, your vitamin D3, which is huge, calcium, joint complexes, ZMA, which is zinc, magnesium, aspartate, which is super good for optimizing hormones and bone health, okay? Physical therapy things like stretching straps and massage guns. Again, I'll probably do a video on that. So yeah, as you can see, you want to have a lot extra saved up for this surgery because there's a lot that goes into it. And then finally, you want to make sure you save up for the nail removal, okay? Because after about a year or two, you don't want to keep these devices in. The nails, if you're getting them done, or the external fixator, obviously you want to get that off. So I don't think that a lot of these surgeons don't include this in their fees, so you want to make sure you have that saved up within a timely fashion. Don't have to have it immediately, but like in a timely fashion. You're not going to be working, so maybe have it all saved up so you can get it out and move on with your life, okay? Yeah, this procedure has a lot of cost to it, so there's not just the original surgery fee. I wish it was, but it's not, and I hate to be the one to tell you to save up extra, but I'd rather you be prepared than surprised, okay, guys? That's all I have for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed the video. And hey, if you guys have had the surgery done and I'm missing something, which I'm sure I am because it's been almost 8 years since my surgery, literally, be sure to comment below and let other people know what I'm missing so they can be prepared as well and about what they should save up for. Yeah, guys, and if you're not a subscriber like DACA1, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button. And hey, we hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, so thank you guys so much for all that. I'm blown away, really, because I mean, a topic like leg lengthening, who would have thought I hit over 1,000 subscribers for that? But thank you so much. I'm going to keep going and providing value to you guys. So until next time, this is Victor from Cyborg for Life, signing out.